Well, hello everybody. We're here at the darkness again, and we're going to do another video, and I've got a light here. We're going to do a video, and I'm going to be out of the wind here shortly. It's very loud out here. I know that it's hard to hear me with that wind, but we have another animation that we came up with that we're selling, and here it is. So I got to put a light on it. Well, first off, that's a brand new Georgie. But what this is one of those animations, and it actually works. It works just fine. It's one of those animations that you put up against a plexiglass wall and it flies up, right? Because this is actually screwed to the wall, and it lays back and it flies up and it thumps the wall, and it actually scares people. And it's a Christmas one, but it could be easily changed to anything you want it to be. So today we're going to talk about actors, and we're going to talk about all kinds of things related to actors. And I'm going to be making a whole bunch more videos. One of the videos I'm going to be making here coming up is going to be about my favorite props that I like to Transworld. But before we talk about actors and how much you should pay them and different ways you should pay them and how many you should have or not have, and we're going to actually walk in the darkness. I'm going to show you a couple things. But we're going to go over all of the animations that we still have for sale. We've been knocking them off. Get over here, Nick. And by the way, Nick,
yep.
If I find one damn screw on the floor, I'm blaming you for it.
One screw and I'm going into
Okay, is this still for sale?
Still for sale.
Now this is brand new.
Yeah, but I actually just found the controller for it.
Oh, and we have the controller for it.
I was looking for the stuff for Limp and I found the controller.
Okay, and if nobody wants to buy it, we can just throw it in Limp.
Well, I know you were saying you might want it upstairs in the serial killer room.
We can. Now
He's
this is sold.
They're
Okay.
selling fast. They're selling fast.
Yeah, they're selling fast. Okay. Now I'm gonna get to the topic after we go over everything that's for sale again, because we're just giving you an update. This is a Gorgalore costume, so we still have that, right? Pending.
Pending.
So it might be sold.
Yeah.
Okay, so maybe it's sold. You got to act fast. If you want any of this stuff, you got to let us know ASAP. But this guy is sold from Scare Factory.
Those girls over there?
Huh?
The two brand new Poison props.
Well, let's go over and look. Was this sold?
No, that's still available.
Okay, so this is available. We have a controller for it. It's brand new. It's never been used from Poison Props. We basically just bought more stuff than we can use, and we're just getting rid of it. Now, I know that this is available over here. This is a Gorgalore puppet. Is this sold yet, this puppet? Okay, and this is
those two things.
Oh, what's that up there, Rowley? What does he do?
They're Poison Prop animations. I don't know what they do, but they
They bang on the wall.
yeah, they do some.
Oh, okay, so there's two more up there that we can sell. And you can see I'm zooming in. I don't normally use the zoom when I'm doing these kind of videos. But I guess that bangs on the wall and he makes noise. Whatever. We have this for sale. That for sale. We have these two. We have this shower curtain for sale. This clown. Is this clown sold?
Nope. She's sold and she's pending.
She's sold and she's pending?
Yeah.
Okay.
She's going to the same person that got that real building.
Okay. And the clown's not sold?
That's not sold.
Clown's not sold.
But there is someone that hit me up that was like, hey, I'm thinking about coming down there. And
Now, Nick, how do they reach you? Because, by the way, I want to say this because I'm just admitting something. When it comes to this stuff, I'm really bad at getting back to people because I got a lot of stuff going on right now. And so I asked Nick to help out here, and you're doing a fantastic job. Thank you,
Am I?
Nick. Yeah.
The only times I kind of slip up is if I get a message that goes into my...
I've actually had complaints about you though.
Well, people will message me on Facebook, and it'll go to my message request.
We have this
Now
clown.
that I can check it, it's
Do we
good.
have this?
These two clowns are still good. But as I was saying, there's someone in Texas that was like, "Hey, I'm
Like the wheelchair guy.
The wheelchair guy, yes. He is a life formations piece. We restored him a while back. He needs to be kind of like fixed up again, but this is a great greeter animation where you put him in a room and you program him to talk. And by the way, I want to mention that I have a VP production Ghoul Band. So it has, I want to say 7 VP animations inside. It's inside of a trailer, and you program it to sing songs, and you put it out in your queue line or something like that. And it's actually really cool. I will sell it. Huh?
What about the elephant?
Yeah, we'll sell the elephant.
Yeah,
we'll go
sell
back
the
in. We'll go back in. Now I will sell it, but I'm not giving it away. Somebody actually tried to buy it off me, I think, for $10,000 or $11,000. I'm not selling it for $10,000 or $11,000. If somebody offered me $20,000 for it, I would sell it. If nobody offered me $20,000 for it, I'm going to keep it and I'm going to fix it. Do we have anything in there, Riley, for sale?
No.
Are you sure?
Going in there, it's cold. No.
Okay, so somebody wants a Ghoul Band where it has about 7 VP production animations in it. Let me know. It's in a trailer, and you program it, and it works. But we haven't used it at Creepy World in a couple years. My guess is you would have to work on it a little bit. I don't know. Now, Nick, where's that distortions thing? Because in our last video, we did not show that. Now, we have this animation right here from Dark Raven, and we said we wanted $2,000 for it.
70 snake is gone.
The Unit 70 snake is gone. Yeah, it was right there. It's gone. And we have these big giant ogres, and keep in mind, they go together. They're a pair. They're a pair, and they hold up a big header tombstone thing. Okay, so we have an animation in here. Let's check it out. Okay, you can see lots of bodies and everything. We have that Croczilla from Gorgalore, right? I haven't decided if I would sell it. That's it right over there, right?
Yep, brand new.
It's brand new, it's never been used. And then we also have a hand animation. You can see it right there. It's from Distortions. You see that big hand? But we will sell this. That is an animation where your actor, and then you'll see it right here. It says Darkness Show Costume. So you can see that this particular animatronic from Distortions, you can see in the box, never used.
It's called Demon Shock.
It's called Demon Shock, and how much does that cost brand new?
$5 grand.
$5 grand, and we can sell it for $3,500. I think that's more than fair.
Yep.
And you can see it has a fog machine. The costume's still in the box. It's all here, 100%.
Latex is completely flawless. Like there's no cracks or scratches.
It just was never used. Never used. And so, as you can see, we are showing you some animatronics that we have not shown before. And now, Nick, on these gargoyle things, these
They're
ogres, how much did we say we were going to sell them for?
They're like 14 or 15 grand now.
14 or 15 grand brand new.
I don't know. It's up to you.
I don't know. Well, I mean, we'll take $8,000 for them. That's almost like half off. You got to come and you got to come get them, and they're yours. Sell the vines, Riley said.
Hey, there's more stuff in here.
What?
Oh, there's that Unit 70 carnival looking guy.
Yeah.
I can't see him, but there's a bunch of props in there. We'd have to dig through there. And
Yeah,
dig
we
them
need
out.
to dig them all out. Yeah. But we're gonna
sell that
skip
metal
those.
detector?
Hey, there's a whole container over there of gangster zombies.
We're gonna hang on to those.
No,
Shut
we're
that door.
not.
Shut that door so no raccoon gets in there. Now we're back in the wind, so you probably cannot hear me. All right, you gotta bear with me because I know what the wind does to this video.
I can't believe those aren't sold.
All right, so none of these are sold yet. It's a bunch of dead bodies.
Wrapped in Christmas lights that work.
Wrapped in Christmas lights that work, Riley claims. See?
That one's supposed to be sitting, and it's supposed to look like they got shot.
Okay, we have all these snowmen. We have snowmen from Gorglor. One happens to be animated. We have this Krampus animation from Poison Props. We have this ghost guy right here, which he's in great condition. He just fell down. We have this animation right here from Poison Props. Another animation from Poison Props. We have
Everything that's still out here.
We have this
still-
big giant clown, but somebody said they might want it.
There's a guy in Texas that's like, I might come and buy everything clown.
Okay, and there, by the way, this is like in great shape considering. Then we have all these characters on stakes, and I think there's like 5 of them. And then we have 2 more animations here. That one dangles down, then that one pops out. It's the from Poison Props. And then we have the Santa. And you see there's a bunch of Unit 70 snowmen. Midnight Studios Krampus. We need to stand him up. He looks pretty good when he stood up, but he needs a new cloak. Yeah, and then this is the clown's feet. And then what's over here? It's so windy.
So there's that elf that Riley brought from Creepy World today, but it's in the bed of the truck. It's like
I
a...
already went out there. And then we got this animation from Poison Props. And then this big pumpkin from Unit 70. We use that at Creepy World, and that's a great animation. We have the bride and groom over here.
This elf right here is like this Christmas thing. Like jumps down. So like it'd be up on a crate, jump down. That's crazy.
And we still have all these snowmen. What happened to the Krampus with the kid in the back?
It's gone.
It's gone? Okay, and then we still have this animation over here from Scare Factory.
Quality movie.
What did they, I guess everybody give you cash when they pick it up? Now you can come pick this stuff up. We've sold over half of it. We would take an offer for all of it in one shot. So if you want to make an offer, just get in touch with us.
They're going fast.
And we would be happy to do that. So now we're back in the haunted house. And so now you've gotten a really good idea of what's left. Hey, just give me 1 second, Nick. I'll be right there.
We're about to leave. We're gonna get some chicken.
Oh, you're gonna eat some chicken?
Yep.
Okay.
Do you need something?
Just give me like 10 minutes. I'll be right there. So we are gonna make more videos. I wanna mention that I am gonna be making a video of the Oddity Show because we're going to the Oddity Show and we have 2 booths at the Oddity Show, okay? Now, I would recommend any haunted house get a booth at the Oddity Show because you can recruit actors, and not only could you recruit actors, but you can promote your business. So it's a double-edged sword. Now, I wanted to talk a little bit about the event that we want to have about renovating the haunted house. We've talked to a big YouTube page. You probably can guess who it is. And they want to film it like a reality show. We want to get a bunch of teams in here of set designers. And I'm going to give you a better example because I'm in one of the rooms. Now, this room right here was done a long time ago. And it really just, it has like a couple cool things in it, but it's not that great. So this is a room right here. You can see it doesn't have a ceiling. And it's already kind of, it is what it is because it's framed into the room. Meaning like it's sandwiched, is what I meant. Now, and I'm going to get into it in here in just a second. But do you see how I just cut through the haunted house? This is a perfect example of how to utilize your actors better. This scare box, as we coined the phrase many years ago, it actually can get into multiple scenes. You see, here's the Medusa scene, okay? When they first come up the ramp, I can get them over here. Now understand, when they come up here, they have to go for a pretty long time before they ever get to the Medusa scene. But then on top of all that, I can get them over here in this room right here. And see, between Medusa, there's actually another scene. That's the Cthulhu scene, which, by the way, since Transworld, we've put up quite a few more of these tentacles. But here, I'm going to give you an example. Look at this room right here. So what I would like to do with this room is take everything that's in here out and build it like with misplaced bricks and Gothic beams, and make like an arch up here, and maybe put like where there's 3 windows, and put like a CGI up in the ceiling here. Maybe do some lighting effects, some digital effects. Maybe even could do something cool with the floor where it like rumbles your feet while putting woofers in there, and it's just kind of sort of lightning. And then of course an actor can jump out right here. But this room, you can see how big this is. Now, if I'm guessing, it is about 8 feet by 8 feet. So when I talk about having this contest, this reality show, so to speak, that would be just like Face Off, that's what I'm talking about. You take that room right there, and you take everything off the wall in that room, and you would just kind of sort of redo the one room. So one team would be given that room, and you can see what it looks like now, and then let's see what it looks like 7 days later. It absolutely can be done, because your team, let's say you brought 2, 3, 4 people with you, the only thing you would be focusing on is making that room look like super cool. I already know exactly how it should look, okay? And the way it would work is we would already have discussed with you about that scene, exactly what we were thinking it would look like. If you want to bring a couple finished parts with you, you could. And somebody would be here to document you putting it together, painting it, putting your tech in, and making it look super badass. So you're gonna go from something really, let's be honest, it's one of the worst things in the whole darkness. It's absolutely, dated beyond belief. And we want to go from what it is now to something that looks really, really good. But see, that's where your team would come in, and it would be just that one room, 8 foot by 8 foot, and we're gonna make this look like some sort of like little arch temple or something. There's Riley. We're gonna go look at some vacuum form here in a second. Riley, do you think you're gonna find some more props for sale at Creepy World over the next coming days?
It's a gold mine. It's a gold mine.
It's a gold mine.
You find one every day. I
You
swear.
find new stuff every day. So keep following the channel, because we're just gonna keep putting new stuff up. Now I will tell you this guy right here, this Slayer, if we can't figure out how to get him at Creepy World, he's gonna be for sale, because we can't keep him forever. So we're either gonna sell him, so if somebody wants to make an offer, we'll listen to it. Otherwise, we're gonna try to incorporate him over at Creepy World. But getting back to what I was saying was, see, that would be the kind of room you would take, and your team would be just like working frantically in one room for 1 week to get that room looking from something that looks pretty basic to something that looks really, really cool. Then we're gonna take other rooms that are much bigger, and you're not gonna like tear it down, you're just gonna improve it, drastically improve it with tech, okay? Like lightning, or control the room. You're gonna like use CNC machines to make certain things look better, because when it was built there was no CNC machines, and lighting where there is no lighting now. And then a room that small, we're just gonna take it all out and redo it from scratch. It's only 8 foot by 8 foot. So all of this can be done. It's gonna be fantastic. And we have the biggest YouTube channel on YouTube coming down to film it. And then it's all gonna be
the crocodile.
the crocodile.
Crocodile.
The
right
crocodile. Riley wants me to sell the crocodile.
there. It's just gonna sit there in dust.
Well, I like the crocodile. If somebody offered me a lot of money for that crocodile, I might sell it, but I'm kind of attached to that crocodile. But we'll see. If somebody wants to make an offer for that crocodile, we would definitely consider
What
it.
about that beautiful Home Depot animation right there?
Yeah, we're gonna talk about this Home Depot. I'm talking to a couple big YouTube channels about coming to the darkness and doing a whole series of videos all in one day of taking these figures and changing them like in literally 2 hours with some cloth, some latex, some paint, some cotton balls, whatever, and redoing them. If you're interested,
What about the demon girl?
where's the demon girl?
The hairdresser one.
Oh, no, we're not selling
Oh,
that.
no, but it'll just collect dust.
No, we're gonna use that. We're gonna eventually use that. But if you wanna come down, this is something we're planning. This is just another renovation video where we're gonna film them here. We're gonna have the Home Depot props, and then you guys can come down and be on these. Hey, you know what? Doing these videos are, you know, showcasing your talent.
Skeleton.
No, showcasing your talent, but also we're trying to showcase the talent of the whole haunted house industry as, in general. So if you're interested in being on those videos, and I can't tell you what YouTube channels they are, but they're freaking massive. So we're gonna be looking for people who wanna come down, different teams come down in one day. Yes, we're selling that.
Oh, okay.
Riley's talking about that thing right
Did you
there.
find the one in the bed of the truck?
Yes, I went in the bed of the truck and videotaped it, yes. Thank you, Riley. Can you think of anything else, Riley?
There's so much. They can have it all.
Just write a big check?
Yeah.
Okay. Riley's delusional. He's working on a lack of sleep.
I slept all day.
Yeah, he slept all day. Well, he must be on heavy drugs. So anyway, that is the, so if you and your team are interested in taking on a project and kind of sort of being involved in kind of like a reality show type of contest, I'm telling you, we want to try to get all the teams here. We're going to rent a big house and everybody will have a great time and it's going to be a lot of fun. So if you're interested, send us an email to info@scarefest.com. Now, if you're trying to get in touch with us about the haunted house props we have for sale, I got to come back over here and ask Nick real quick.
What about the night?
The night?
Yeah.
We'll sell the night. You want me to show them the night?
We'll show them the night.
All right, we're going to show you the night that we have.
The Disney World prop.
It is. The head lifts up on it, and he's got a silicone head in there, and he basically talks to you. I mean, I would sell it, but I would probably want like $5 grand for it if I were to sell it. Just saying. Now over here, you'll see we're running 2 CNC machines simultaneously. We are cutting stuff for the Alien Escape. Now you'll see over here, these are doors that are going to be in the Alien Escape, and these are frames around the doors. They're Alien versions. Now you can see over here, this is what we're doing. We're cutting stuff for the Alien Escape room. That's what we're doing. And we're not building the Alien Escape room yet because we're trying to cut a lot of stuff for it. And then once we have a lot of stuff cut, we're gonna try to build it really fast. So this is gonna be the first time we try to basically build the whole thing on a CNC machine.
What about Albert Einstein head?
The Albert Einstein head. No, we're not selling that.
Not selling that.
No, we're not selling that.
You got 2 more up there.
I have 2 more up there.
Hey, don't forget this. This is for sale too.
Oh, okay. No, those aren't Albert Einstein heads, but there are 2 more heads that talk, and they're up there. So, Nick,
Yep.
if they want to buy these animations, I gave them my email, info@scarefest.com. What is your email again?
My email is nickhauns, Nichauns. There's no K in my name because it's not the religious version of Nicholas.
So you're not Saint Nick.
Nicolas. That's why there's no K.
Yep.
And then Nick Palmer on Facebook, NIC, no K, Palmer. Just message me on there. I didn't realize before that I can like,
You didn't give your email.
Yeah, I did. I just gave it.
No, you said Nick Haunts. That's all you said.
NickHaunts@gmail.com.
You didn't say the gmail.com.
Nick-
By the way, I have this on video. We can play this back.
We can run it back.
And they'll see that you're suffering from dementia, not me.
Don't you think I have dementia? Or I have Alzheimer's?
Yeah.
Nick Haunts, NickHaunts
At
at
gmail.com.
gmail.com. No K. If you put a K in there, I'll never get it.
Okay. I think we got it. Can you think of anything else we're selling? Oh yeah, we have tons of these. So if you come and pick up,
You get one of every.
you get, tell them. If
What?
they come pick up an animation, you'll give them,
If you pick up an animation, you'll get a select few DVDs, whatever pertains to.
and
your
Haunt World
interest.
magazines.
Yeah, and this could change your life. This could elevate your haunted house to levels you've never seen before.
I didn't even think of this. Now that's just all the reason right there in the world to,
These were originally
to come.
$50.
Now, so here's, when you come to pick up, we will offer you a trip into the Haunt World retail store, and you can have Haunt World magazines, you can pick out the ones you're missing, you can have a collection of these DVDs.
And you can have
all
it signed by you.
No, signed by you, Nick, because you're the one giving it to them.
Yeah, I'll sign it.
Yeah, there you go. So anyway, real quick, before we go, and we are gonna make more videos, this topic of haunt actors came up, and there's many other things we're gonna make videos on. So follow the channel. But I will be going to Las Vegas next week, and I do plan on making a video of another trade show. It's called CinemaCon. It's a cinema trade show. So I'm gonna film that and upload it to the channel. And we're also gonna film a few more videos, some cool things to do in St. Louis when you're here. We're also making our own LEP video of the caves, and we're gonna be uploading that. I'm trying to think what else. We just uploaded a video of the wrap up of the Darkness Haunted House tour. And so, but if you're interested in buying our props, we just told you how to get in touch with us. If you're interested in competing on this reality show competition we're going to do, reach out to me, because we're trying to line that up now. We're gonna pick the scenes that we're gonna do. The one that I just showed you is one. Another thing, and we're gonna make a list, and we're gonna let people pick, and it's gonna become first come, first serve. But we also wanna redo the stairs that go up from the first floor to the second. We wanna make them really cool. And then there's just a handful of scenes. We just wanna redo them, but not redo them from scratch. So I'll tell you exactly what we would like to see done. You guys have all Halloween season to get it all figured out, and then you come here, we start filming. There will be, the way we have it planned out, there's going to be a whole story about you guys and your team and where you come from and what your backgrounds are, and then we're going to showcase like the amazing work that you do, and then people are going to get to see the final product. So help us get rid of all these used props so we can buy new props, so we can film this reality show that I think is going to help the haunted house industry. Don't you think that'll be fun, Nick?
What's the award if you win?
The award?
Yep.
They get to take a picture with me.
The title?
No, I'm just joking. No, it's going to be cash. Cash. Well, we haven't determined all the ins and outs.
$1 million?
Yeah, well, it's going to be short of $1 million, but you're in the right.
Right, I'm in the right ballpark.
You're right there. Have you ever seen the movie Tropic Thunder? You remember when he gives a check for $100,000? Remember, because if you can hit the basket, half-court basket, and he gave him a big check, but it doesn't cash. So we will give out $1 million check,
We'll get a huge one.
a huge one. So we are offering $1 million big check to whoever wins. Now we're not saying it will cash, but it'll be a big check that says $1 million.
Penny.
$1 million pennies. What would $1 million pennies equate to dollars?
The math.
Well, I need a calculator. $1 million pennies, so that'd be 100 to 1. So 1 goes into $1 million, would be $1 million. And so you divide $1 million by 100. Would that be right?
$10,000.
$10,000. Yes, you will win 1 million pennies. We'll definitely do 1 million
1
pennies.
million yen.
1 million yen?
That's like $10.
How about a million pesos? What is a million pesos?
I know yen is like, yen would be like, I don't know exactly how much it is, but I know a million yen.
And look up a million
Not that
pesos
much.
in American dollars. Yeah, so we're gonna make it so that you win a million, okay? But you're gonna be featured on reality shows and everything else. Not reality shows, but a big YouTube channel.
A million pesos is $60,000.
Okay, we're not gonna give away a million pesos.
I'm telling you, yen is what you want. Hold on.
Okay, we're gonna look up yen. We're gonna give away a million yen. How much is a million
A
yen?
million yen is 6,000.
Okay, we have decided that we're gonna give away 2 million yen and a check for $1 million. A big check. Who's ready?
2 million. 2 million on the line.
And we're gonna have a lot of fun making these videos, okay? Now, with all of that being said, we're gonna quickly talk about a subject that has come up, how to pay actors. Now I'm gonna tell everybody my view on it because this was kind of like a hot topic several years ago because you know, Field of Screams, some actors called out Field of Screams for not paying their actors. They were making up all kinds of ludicrous comments. Look, Field of Screams runs our haunted house. They do not pay their actors. Is there anything wrong with that? No, because the people volunteer their time. I doubt very seriously Field of Screams had anyone kept captive. They didn't chain anybody to a scene. People do haunted houses because they love doing it. Because it only comes around once a year. They get to dress up. They get to be monsters. There's just so many people that just love doing it. Most haunted houses are charity based. So my guess is, and I have no stats, I'm just making a wild guess. 85%, 90% of every haunt that will open in 2024 will have volunteer actors. So this is just the way the industry works. I know for-profit haunts, Field of Screams is not the only one that has free actors. Sydney Neal in Salt Lake City had a volunteer staff. She did it by setting up a charity. It was the Boys and Girls Club. They technically owned the haunted house, and Sydney Neal paid herself a management fee. And the charity got X amount to provide all the staffing. And that's how that was done. So that arrangement, I think, was beneficial to the haunt owner. But it was, the charity also found it to be beneficial. When you think about the mass majority, probably 90% of haunts have volunteer actors, but they got X amount of dollars for the charity for staffing the haunt. Those people might have volunteered their time without the charity. Who knows? We don't know. So that is one way that people do it. Now I do know that the haunts that don't pay their actors, at least from what I'm told, they provide all kinds of perks. They provide an environment that is fun to be there. It's fun to hang out. You're with a lot of like-minded people. People meet the people they marry there. They make friends for life there. So working in a haunted house can be a very rewarding social experience for people. And so they want to be there. They want to do it. Now, there's another way you can pay your actors as well. You can pay your actors with 1099s. In other words, you say, I don't control your hours, your time, or anything. And so when you kind of sort of really do, but I guess you don't. Raleigh says we pay the actors with love. But basically, when you use them as contract labor, you're not telling them what to wear, what to do, and they just show up and they're supposed to be able to just kind of sort of do their own thing as contract labor. But we all know that every attraction has to have some sort of organization. We can't have 20 of these people working in the same scene. So technically, there's probably no haunt that could actually work that way unless all those people got together and agreed to it, and then they all said where they were going to work. So yes, you know that the haunt is kind of directing where they should go and what they should do, but at the same time, many haunts run their haunt this way. Another way you can obviously run your haunt is you can pay anywhere from minimum wage up by the hour. And then the question comes in, when do you start paying them? Now, what I do is I pay our actors a flat rate, okay, for each night. And we pay them for the hours that we're open, plus a half hour before and a half hour after. So it's like an extra hour. So if we're open for 5 hours, we pay for 6 hours. If we're open for 3 hours, we pay for 4. If we're open for 2.5 hours, we're paying for 3.5 hours. But what we tell our actors is we know they like to come early, they like to hang out, they like to have them social experiences. You're more than welcome to come anytime you want, but this is what we're doing. So we give the option to all of our actors to wear masks and costumes, which, as we all know, you can get in a mask and a costume pretty quickly. So you do not need an hour or 2 hours of makeup or whatever. So this pretty much, covers it. We pay our actors a sliding scale based on the nights. So by the end of the season, we're paying our actors $100 per night. For our busiest nights, it gets up to $100 a night. It goes up by the week because, hey, that means you're sticking with us, and we appreciate that. So on a night where we're open for 2.5 hours, last year we paid our actors $42.50 a night. On the first weekends, I think we paid $50. I'm just guessing. It was $50. We're only open for 3 hours, I think. And then on our busiest nights, and as it ramped up, we were paying like $70, then it jumped to $80, and then for one weekend, it paid $100 per person per night. We also pay our actors a bonus for bringing in referrals. So if they bring in somebody and they last for more than one day, they make $10 referral fee. So if you bring in actors, you get a bonus of $10. We had pizza parties for our actors, where we bought food, and they all came in early, and they had free food and drinks and so on and so forth, and we did this kind of thing as well. Now, another way to pay your actors is just flat out say, hey, everybody has to be here at 6, we open at 7, and you got to scurry around from 6 to 7 to try to get everybody ready. And you can tell them, like, you're working from 6, we close at 11:30, so you're going to get paid to 12:30 because, the last person goes in at 11:30, it takes a while for them to get out, whatever it is. Okay, and one of the problems is the people who work in the front have to start the soonest, and the ones who work in the back stay the latest. So these are all the different ways that I can think of that you can pay people. I do know that some actors or some haunts that are charity based or even for-profit ones, they feed their actors. Sometimes they'll say, hey, you get t-shirts and hoodies and things of this nature, but anybody can volunteer their time.
Kind of looks like a
and
river.
there's nothing wrong with it. So if people are choosing to do that, you shouldn't criticize those people for doing that, or you shouldn't call the haunt greedy or whatever. No, it's disgusting. But I will say this, and I'm just going to say this for everybody so they understand it, and then we want to tell you thank you for watching this video, and we're going to take off. But we are going to make some more videos this week, and we're going to focus more on, we're going to give you more updates on the stuff for sale, but we're going to do more videos about different things that's going on here at the haunt. But one thing I will tell you about paying the actors, make sure that you direct deposit pay them. In other words, get a payroll company and only pay direct deposit. You don't want to have checks. We've had a lot of problems where we've given people checks and then they try to copy them and cash them against our account. That's really no good. So make sure that you either do one of two things. You direct deposit the money into their account, or B, you give them checks and you set up a separate banking account where you only put in enough money so that the checks will clear. So your regular account isn't getting hit with fraudulent checks. So hopefully this helps you with your attraction. And we also talked about some of the perks that we do to help recruit actors. We talked about the Oddity Show, which we're going to the Oddity Show this weekend, and I will be making a video and uploading a tour of the Oddity Show. We go to the Oddity Show. We go to Pride Fest. We get a booth at Pride Fest and we recruit actors there. We go to some fairs. We recruit actors there. And then, you know, just all summer long, we have little events and we go to them and we try to recruit actors. And it's a lot of word of mouth. And then starting in the late summer, we'll start having events where people can come, they can do auditions, we'll do ghoul schools, we'll do slider training, and it's just kind of like all summer long. But I think the biggest way to get actors is the people who are really into it, bringing in people that they know who are really into it, you know, because people who are friends are like-minded. So, and then when you do have your actors, just try to have a great, you know, environment for them to have fun, and the rest will take care of itself. I will say that on actors, at Darkness, 8 years ago and back, we probably would have 80, 85 actors, and now we have anywhere from, I would say our average is 40 actors now. But we've done such a good job with carving out more scare areas where the actor can move around in more places. But we've also done a better job with animations that scare people, air cannons, sound scares, and just embracing like being an attraction where people are just like oohing and awing all the way through. And that's where I think these animatronics like that we're selling, for example, come into play, because they really do add a lot to the experience. Because I think people are going to haunted houses now for the experience, and the actors are part of it. But I think in the old days it was all actors, and now I would say, you know, it's more 50-50. It's theming, it's the experience, the animatronics, the other ancillary type of things that are going on, things you can whip your camera out and take pictures with, and then of course getting scared. But I think it's a little bit of everything. So make sure you like and subscribe to the channel, and we will make an update video on everything we have for sale. And leave your comments below and tell us videos you would like us to make. I will say this, some people in the haunt industry have come up to me, Nick, and this is true, they've come up to me and they've said, why are you making these videos? You know, you're helping people that, you know, they should learn this stuff on their own, and you're just handing it out, doling it out for free.
Because it's a lot different of an industry than it was whenever you started. There's a lot more regulations, there's a lot higher demand for more, you know, better haunted houses, like detailing, animatronics. It's not like you can just throw up pallets now and be like, oh yeah, I'm a pro haunter, I make money off of this. It's not the same. So people you almost need schooling for it.
And by the way, I want to say this, because I'm going to do a whole video on this, because this is just a ranting vlog. Something that bothers me is, it doesn't really bother me, it's just annoying, is, you know, I have actually been somebody who's been making how-to videos from the get-go, since 1996. I've been sharing information and getting other people to share information. And I've been doing seminars, magazine articles, I post, and I leave my opinions. Some people don't like them. Got this trade show started when nobody believed in it. Did the first national PR program. I mean, done haunt tours. I mean, the list goes on and on and on and on. And we're coming in 1 minute, Riley.
A short video.
Yeah, it is. It's over right now. Will you stop complaining? Look at Riley. All he does is complain.
I just know you're probably talking about like baseball or something.
Baseball? What would I talk about baseball for? He's thinking about when I used to coach a baseball team. That used to be my passion.
Now it's starting.
Okay, no, that was a really big passion, but no. But anyway, the haunt industry just really doesn't know the history of the industry. And the Haunted House Association hands out these Lifetime Achievement Awards, and I can tell you that I have never been given one.
I found another animation.
And I was told many years ago that I couldn't get one because I wasn't a member. Even though the current association that exists today was more or less started by me, the URL was donated by me, and I also donated $5,000 so that they could build a new website and all that. I donated all that. And I'm like, so does it really matter that I'm a member or not a member? But okay. But I don't really care about me because I never did anything for awards. I always felt like I wanted to do stuff to help people, and I was really always passionate about like helping this industry because I always felt like the haunted house industry was always being bullied by the media, by mental health advocates who don't like the fact that you have an asylum theme, but they don't pick on Warner Brothers when they do a Joker movie. They just pick on haunted houses. So I've always been somebody that like stands up for people who can't, don't know how to stand up for themselves. And so I've always just done the things that I've done because I just believed in it. But who should be recognized for Lifetime Achievement Awards, myself not included? I want to do a whole video about that and go through all the people that I think have helped this haunted house industry be what it is today. So I did ask the Haunted House Association for a list of everybody they've given the award to so that I know who's already gotten it. So I can make a list of the people that I think should get one. And Nick is saying himself, Nick, you're on the cusp. You're on the cusp. He's on the cusp.
I'm working towards it.
He's working towards it. But I want to make my list of the people that I feel help build this industry into what it is today through sharing. And it was sharing in a different way. It was sharing video for videos that you would buy, making videos to teach you how to do something, people who did magazines or put on events.
I found another animation you missed.
What animation?
It's on the shelf right there.
What?
The Toy Prop Store.
Where?
We talked about it.
I mean, get out and look at it.
Oh
It's the one
my
that breaks
gosh.
your back.
Oh, we have another animation. But anyway, I'm gonna make that video. I'm still waiting for a list of everyone who has gotten the award. But I know that people don't get awards.
That one.
Oh, we have that one. Which one is it on the bottom?
It's on the bottom, the girl with the red hair.
Oh, that's an animation. And the trees, that's an animation
trees
as
that
well.
shake.
And they shake. It was part of another animation. I think it was werewolf or something. And we don't have that prop, but we have the trees that'll open up. So anyway, I want to make a video of all the people that I think got the haunted house industry where it is today. They don't get the credit that they don't get, because, hey, their contributions might have been starting 20 years ago, 30 years ago. You have to remember the darkness started in 1994. The first Strange World show that I ever went to was in 1994. Most people watching this video didn't even know about Transworld until many, many, many years later. So those people that were around in 1995, 1996, 97, 98, 2000, those are the people that really pushed along this industry, and we're gonna make a video and talk about that. And because there's a lot of them. John Denley.
You smell really good.
Thank you, Riley. Rich Hanf, Kevin McCurdy. These are three people that come to mind. David Bertolino, David Clevenger, definitely Sydney Neal, but she's already gotten the award. And by the way, she wasn't a member of the Haunted House Association because she'd already been out of the haunted house industry for 10 years. I know a lot of this stuff is political. Oh, we don't like that guy. We don't like this person. Let's give it to the people we like the most. And I think that's a shame. It's a real shame. It's just like the Transworld show, giving Little Spider the best booth. They didn't have the best booth. I have not talked to a single person that would agree with that. Now, I'm not saying they didn't make a good booth, they weren't the best booth. And in my opinion, they wouldn't be in the top 10. But somebody gave them the best booth, and I heard the vote was overwhelming. Why? Well, 13th Floor knows it was because people don't like 13th Floor, because they build haunted houses all over the place. People know it's not Scare Factory because they've had problems in the past. You know, people recognize it's all politics. You got to put politics out of it, and you just got to own who is doing the most, or who's, you know, breaking the mold, who's out there helping the industry, giving the industry the tools they need to really grow. And I think that's important. With that being said, thanks for watching the video. Thanks for the ranting, but we will be hitting the road. We're gonna make some cool videos, some cool haunts, and we will, as soon as I get past this CinemaCon thing, we are literally going to drive up, and I can't say what cities they are, but I can say they will definitely be Detroit and Chicago. I didn't say that, did I? Oh wait, I guess I did say that. So we will be going there. So if you want us to stop by and see you, just drop me an email at info@scarefest.com, and we'll look forward to talking to you soon. And look for my video on the Oddity Show, because I will be talking about why it's so great for your business when I make the video. It's coming up this weekend here in St. Louis. So if you want to come to St. Louis and pick up all these props, this weekend would be good, because you could go to the Oddity Show. It's like a little haunted house show. So we'll see you in St. Louis this weekend to pick up all these awesome props.